Group 1 topic is instrument used for measuring length and distances. What is length measurement? Length measurement is one of the physical quantities that was used in everyday life of every human living in Earth. The distance between social distancing. Malamang sa malamang, ang 1 meter distancing o kaya 2 meter distancing is considered length measurement. The length you walk from going to school to house and vice versa. Yung layo ng bahay mo at saka ng school. Mga sabihin mo na 1 kilometer. It will be considered as length measurement din yun. All of this is measured using the metric standard for SI unit or the imperial foot. Gaya nga ng sinabi niya, ang karaniwan na ginagamit is metric or meter in SI unit. Pero minsan, kung British unit ang gagamitin mo, imperial. Popular types of length measuring tools. Ano nga ba yung mga ito? Mga ruler, caliper, micrometer, block gauge, lahat ng yun may introduce in next slides in by my class, my group mates.
Ruler is a tool or device used to measure length and draw straight lines, and it can be used to measure lengths in both metric and customary units, and it is marked in centimeters along the top and inches along the bottom. It can measure up to 30 centimeters with sufficient precision of 1 millimeter. And a ruler has two kinds, plastic ruler and metal ruler, and each kind has different use, drawbacks, and advantages. So ruler, usually siya ginagamit sa school ng mga students and syempre ng mga teachers. Ginagamit din siya sa office ng mga professionals. May dalawa siyang klase, plastic at metal. Yung plastic kasi, mas lightweight siya at mas affordable syempre. Hindi tulad sa metal or metal ruler na mas mahal, yun nga lang, mas matigas. At usually siya ginagamit ng mga professionals. Yardstick or meter stick is a stick with a measurement of 1 meter. It is used whenever a ruler is not convenient for measuring a length. It is also be made by wood or by metal, but majority of it is made of wood. Its precision is similar to a ruler with 1 millimeter, and its scale is available also in metric and imperial as well. Yardstick, especially common siya sa construction industries. At syempre, nakikita din siya sa physics laboratories kapag may experiments, ganun. Ginagamit siya to measure lengths.
Tape measure. Ito ang kadalasang ginagamit sa mga construction sites sa mga pagsukat ng pader, ng pintuan, ng bintana, at kung ano-ano pa. Ginagamit din ito sa pagsusurvey. Ginagamit ito ng mga surveyors kung may gusto silang sukating lupa o kung may gusto silang sukatin na area, kung gusto nilang makita kung ilan yung sukat ng gusto nilang sukatin. So, itong equipment na ito, napakaganda at mahalaga. Pwede mo lang siyang ibulsa at dalhin sa work mo. Ito yung kagandahan nun. At, syempre, yung gamit nito, pwede mo siyang hilain at pwede mo siyang ibalik. Umabot din ito ng mga 100 feet, pero may mga iba't ibang klase ito na mas mahaba pa. Laser measure. Ito ay isang uri ng pansukat na mas madali kaysa sa tape measure. Kasi sa tape measure isa siyang physical type na measurement equipment na dapat mong itapat o ilatag sa isang surface at sukatin yung gusto mong sukatin. Dito sa laser measurement naman, napadali siya dahil ilalapag mo lang siyang ganyan, madedetect na niya yung distance o yung sukat na gusto mong sukatin. So, hindi siya physical like tape measurement. Kumbaga yung laser measurement ay isang bagong henerasyon ng tape measure. Kumbaga, pinadali yung pansukat ng isang bagay. Mas pina-easy, mas pinamadali yung pagsukat ng isang distance o ng isang height o kung ano mang gusto ng worker na sukatin.
Block gauge is made up of steel block that is used for calibrating a linear length, width, and depth or height measuring instrument. Ibig sabihin, yung block gauge daw ay gawa sa bakal na ginagamit na pansukat ng layo, lapad, or kung gaano kataas ng bagay. If you are going to calibrate rulers, tape measures, calipers, and micrometers, block gauge is the best tool for it. This is good even in high temperature because it is commonly made up of low thermal coefficient material to sustain its size is in under any situation. Sabihin yung block gauge daw, gawa siya sa bagay na kung saan hindi basta-bastang natutunaw ng kahit gaano ka taas na temperature. There are many different sizes of gauge blocks available and the following picture is 1-inch one.
Caliper is used for measuring small object diameter. It gives you a higher accuracy of measuring rather than using rulers. A caliper can measure until 0.01 millimeters. It is said to measure outside of a tube or any round object. You can also measure the inside diameter. Also, you can measure the depth of an object. The bigger jaw of a vernier caliper measure the outside diameter of an object, and the smaller jaw measure the inside diameter, and the stem measure the depth of an object. It is not just measure a diameter, but also a thickness of an object. Vernier caliper is used to make very precise measurement which cannot be accurately measured from a meter scale. Micrometer is also a caliper, but it was much more accurate rather than using a vernier calipers. If you wish to have much more accurate tool for measuring, then turn to this one. Though unlike the caliper that can have a 3 type of measurement, this one can only measure 1 type of measurement. If you are to measure a thickness of piece of paper with greater accuracy, then this tool is the choice for you, especially those micrometer caliper with no rotating spindle. If you wish to measure the inside diameter, you need to buy a specific micrometer. Micrometer consists of a C-shaped frame with movable jaw operated by an integral screw. Ang kayang sukatin ng micrometer ay 25 mm at yun ang kanyang maximum. Madalas na ginagamit ang micrometer sa mga mechanical industry.
A wheel measure is a tool that you can use if you want to measure the distance of two separated points on open land. You can use wheel measure or odometer. Ibig sabihin, ginagamit ang wheel measure para sukatin ang isang lugar papunta sa isang lugar. Its wheel is designed for measurement purposes. Yung gulong daw ng wheel measure ay ginagamit lamang for measurement purposes. Halimbawa, when the diameter of the wheel is 1 meter, so when the wheel spins 5 times from the start to the end point, then the total distance is 5 meters.
Odometer. It is an instrument used for measuring the total distance traveled by a vehicle. It is mostly found on cars, trucks, and motorcycles. The total distance covered is the figure shown in the odometer. The number can be in kilometers or miles, depending on the standard measure in your country. There are two types of odometer, analog and digital. How to read odometers. If the right number is in a white dial, it means that it shows the meters in hundreds covered. If there is no white dial, then the entire number indicates kilometers covered. With digital displays, mostly you don't get to see the meters traveled. Kung meron kayong makikitang white dial sa far right, yung number na magpapakita doon ay distance covered by 100 meters. So kung 1 ang nakalagay doon, ibig sabihin ay 100 meters. Or kung 2, 200 meters. At sa mga susunod naman na dial ay by kilometers. Ang mga number sa mga dial ay umaabot lang ng hanggang 9. Babalik yung 9 sa 0 at yung katabi niya sa left ay madadagdagan ng isa. Rangefinder. It is a device that measures distance from the observer to a selected point or subject. The most common rangefinder is a laser rangefinder. Rangefinders are very accurate. Most rangefinders displays the distance by yard. A long-range laser finder is capable of measuring up to 20 kilometers or 21,872 yards. Ang rangefinder ay ginagamit sa maraming bagay. Sa hunting, military, construction at iba pa. Ginagamit ang rangefinder sa pag-measure ng malalayong target or object. A rangefinder shoots out a laser, and when it hits an object, a portion of light from the laser beam bounces back. It measures the distance depending on how long the laser shoots and bounces back. So, paano mag-bounce back ang laser? Kapag itinutok mo yung laser sa kahit anong target, at nakikita mo or visible yung beam ng laser, it means may portion ng light na galing sa beam ng laser na nag-bounce papunta sa mata mo. Kaya nyo nakikita yung beam ng laser.